The Sayings of Confucius, from the Harvard Classics, 1909 to 1914, edited by Charles W. Eliot. Introductory Note. The name Confucius is the Latinized form of the Chinese characters Confuzi, meaning the Master Kong. The bearer of this name was born of an ancient and distinguished family in the district of Zhou, in the current province of Shandong, China, BC 551. His father was a soldier of reputation and governor of Zhou, but not a man of wealth. Confucius married at 19, and in his early manhood held a minor office, but within a few years he became a public teacher and soon attracted numerous disciples. Rising in reputation, he was invited to the court of Zhou, where he investigated the traditional ceremonies and maxims of the ruling dynasty, and in the following year visited another state where he studied the ancient music. When he was nearly 50, in the year 500 BC, he again took office, becoming in turn chief magistrate of the town of Zhongtu, assistant superintendent of works to the ruler of Lu, and finally minister of crime. In spite of almost miraculous efficiency, he lost the support of his ruler in 496 BC, and until his death in 478 BC, he wandered from state to state, sometimes well treated, sometimes enduring severe hardships, always saddened by the refusal of the turbulent potentates to be guided by his beneficent counsels. No sooner was he dead, however, than his wisdom was recognized by peasant and emperor alike. Admiration rose to veneration, veneration to worship. Sacrifices were offered to him, temples built in his honor, and a cult established which has lasted almost 2,000 years. Confucius did not regard himself as an innovator, but as the conservator of ancient truth and ceremonial propriety. He dealt with neither theology nor metaphysics, but with moral and political conduct. The Lunyu, Analects or sayings of Confucius, were probably compiled, says Legge, by the disciples of the sage, making free use of the written memorials concerning him which they had received, and the oral statements which they had heard from their several masters. And we shall not be far wrong if we determine its date as about the beginning of the 3rd or the end of the 4th century before Christ. End of the introductory note.